Thank you very much for tuning in. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And for the next review, I've got one by the Wychwood Brewery. You know, the guys who of course make Hobgoblin and beers. That's what they're most famous for, I think. In fact, I think I've only tried the Hobgoblin range. So I see this, something by them that isn't Hobgoblin, and I thought let's give it a bash and see if their other beers are good, because I think the Hobgoblin beers are all pretty good actually. Yeah, I didn't really dislike any of them. I've tried the whole range now, I believe. Yeah, this is called Dry Neck. It says it's a golden beer, but it is actually like English pale ale style of beer. It's 4% ABV, so yeah, it's not the strongest. It's a 500ml bottle. It's nice and cheap, this one. I only paid £1.09 in Morrison's for this, and I think that's just gone up as well. I mean, to £1.09, I think it was cheaper. I think it was £1 before, but you know, with the whole cost of living crisis that we've got going on, everything's going up, including the beers. Although they're not going up as much as food, luckily, but they are going up slowly, I've noticed. Anyway, let's crack it open and see what we think. A little bit smoky. Yeah, I don't know what that is on the bottle there. I don't know if that's a bird or a dude or what, but it's not the prettiest thing, is it? Yeah, let's get it in the glass and see what it's all about. Yeah, if you have tried this beer, guys, let me know in the comments if you've tried it and what you think of it, and what mark would you give it out of 10. Be interesting to see what people think. And what's your favourite beer from the Wychwood Brewery? Right, there she is. I'd say you got sort of medium levels of carbonation in there. You got a foamy white head. You can see that. It's sort of a golden colour, lovely golden colour. Right, let's get the aroma. Smells a bit like wet grass. Oh, I nearly snorted a bit of the, snorted a bit of the head then. I'm just sort of breathing as I went to smell it. Yes, it's like wet grass and some citrus. It's like a hint of like bready malts in there as well. It smells alright, if you like the smell of wet grass. It's more like cut grass, I suppose, because wet grass don't smell any different to dry grass, does it? I don't know where that come from. I meant cut grass. Anyway, let's see what it tastes like. That's the most important thing, isn't it, guys? Cheers. Bosh. Ooh. First impressions of me, I'm slightly surprised. Well, it's 4%. I didn't think I thought it might suffer from a lack of flavour. It definitely packs a punch with a flavour, particularly for the ABV level. It does have quite a lot of flavour. I'd say it's got sort of a light to medium body. Yeah, first impressions, considering it's only £1 as well, or £1.09 now, just proves that you can get quite a lot of flavour and quite a nice beer for not a high price, you know. Especially at the minute when everyone's struggling in that, you need to find these sort of cheapo beers, don't you? Sometimes, if you can't afford the expensive ones. I can taste like grassy hops in here, which I suppose is what I was smelling when I said cut grass earlier. Got like grassy hops in there and some citrus. I'd say the closest citrus I can think of to what it tastes like would be grapefruit. There's a slight hint of like floral hops in there as well. It's nicely balanced. There is a light malt presence in there, kind of like bready malts for me. Quite like it. Definitely has a bit of dry finish, but I do like it. I don't think it'd be for everyone, particularly the finish, because it is quite bitter. I'd say medium to higher, actually, especially for this ABV. It kind of took me by surprise on the first mouthful. Also, for 4% ABV, it's also got quite a nice body to it, because normally the lower the alcohol, the harder it is to get a good body. But not in the case of this one. Yeah, the bitterness is kind of like semi-dry, and it's quite a strong bitterness, but I'd say it's more of a lingery bitterness. It sort of stays around for quite a while, about 10 seconds after you've like had the sip. You can still taste that sort of bitterness in there. But overall, I'm personally enjoying it. I'd buy it again, especially if I like just wanted a cheap beer. And I found, personally for me, I wanted a cheap beer and I fancied something different from a lager. I'd pick something up like this, £1 a bottle. I do think it's worth a buy. And if you haven't tried it, I suggest you pick one up. And if you do pick one up, let me know what you think. My light's gone off now. Must have forgot charging power bank again. Never mind. Score-wise, let's go again once more. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I've enjoyed it. I'd buy it again. It's cheap. What more can you really ask for? Plenty of flavour, especially for the ABV, as I said. Yeah, I would buy it again. It's definitely a thumbs up from the Beer Monster. And if you could give me a thumbs up on this video, if you've enjoyed it, that would be much appreciated, guys. And if you're new around here, want some more content, consider subscribing and all that old chestnut. And until next time, bye-bye, darlings.